Hey guys, how's it going? Dark Duel here. And I just want to say I apologize for like the 2, 3 week hiatus I went on. I've been a little swamped with, you know, school and all that random crap that I could really care less about and, learning things that I'll never use again in my entire life. And I kid you not, my math teacher has told us multiple times that, we will probably never use any of this in our entire lives. But you know what? That's okay, because apparently I need to know that to be able to just, exist on this earth. I need to know how to find the area of like all this random crap and then multiply it by 7 billion zeros, and then it's just a bunch of crap I don't need to know. But summer is almost here, at least for me, and I'll hopefully be able to make videos on a more regular schedule. You know, hopefully. But today, let's just unplug for a second. Let's talk about what I'm gonna be talking about today. And there is this breed of people on the internet, and just people in general, of these rich kids who cannot sing. Like somebody. I'm trying to think of what his name is. Jacob, like Stegosaurus, comes to mind. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know, but he comes to mind of someone who's rich kid, and he thinks he can sing, but he can't, and so their parents just go, "Oh, we think our son is a beautiful singer. Let's give him $1 billion to make music video," and then they go off and they make a completely garbage music video, off their parents' money. But that's completely okay because they're just kids, right? Well, guess what? I have found probably the worst offender of all of these kids, these rich kids. And her name is Allison Gold. And she has made a music video. It's actually pretty old at this point. It's a couple years old, I believe. Called I Love Chinese Food. And honestly, it's just, this video is in a realm of its own. It is just, I can't even describe it. I just have to show you it, and then, let's just roll it. Just roll the tape. 我宁可现在做个松饼，我告诉你，你就加些松饼粉，可能加个蛋。哎，我今天锁我的门了吗？哦，我们再加个鲜牛奶，500cc 就够了。哎，我的杯子呢？算了，倒进去随意就行了。So in case you couldn't understand what that guy was saying, which is totally fine, I understand. I mean, he is speaking Japanese. I will, not Japanese, Chinese. What am I talking about? I'm a racist. But pretty much here, I'll subtitle it for you. I'll translate it too. Hello, and welcome to my restaurant. And some white people walked in earlier and told me they paid me $250 to act Chinese for 5 to 10 seconds in a music video. Oh, Rambo! That's pretty much what he's saying there. But I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg, kids. Just the tip of the iceberg. We have yet to sink the Titanic. Ha! Gosh, that was a good one. Whoa, you're like 12, and you go ballin', and then you go clubbing, and then you go hugging, and then you're hungry? There's literally no logical progression in that one tiny little bit of the song. If that would be a preview of the song to me, to be like, hey, on iTunes, it'd be like, hey, you want to buy this song? Well, listen to this preview real quick. And I heard that, I would probably say, man, this looks like an amazing song. I can't see it, it just sounds like an amazing song, but I think I should buy it because of that tiny little bit. It makes so much sense, I hope I'm not alone on this one. And I'm walking on the street and I'm getting grumpy. Now look, I understand that this isn't supposed to be the most sophisticated video ever, and music videos don't tend to edge towards the side of logic, but, you know, this is pretty gosh darn bad. But I'm sure there's some, you know, 30-year-old men out there who watched this video and thought this.
Damn, that shit good.
I see chow by my right. Ask my food in the air. It's Chinese.
Look, I know food is good and all, and you kind of need it to survive, but I don't think I've ever had a moment where I'm walking down the street, you know, after I'm done clubbing and, you know, and I'm all hungry and all that stuff, and I'm kicking over trash cans and just being a general menace to society, and then all of a sudden I go, is that Chinese food? And then I look to my right and there's just a Chinese restaurant and I just go, oh Lord, yes, and I revel in its beauty and, you know, industrial stench as I just, you know, kind of frolic about in with some filter that somebody obviously just found in Adobe Premiere.
It's Chinese food, my favorite. So I'm getting hungry. I love Chinese food. You know that it's true. I love fried rice. I love noodles. I love chow mein. I love Chinese food. You know that it's true.
The look on her face is genuinely like she's either just like, oh my gosh, these stupid white people coming in and rambling off that they want some McDoubles or some, you know, massive burgers, you know, but we're a Chinese restaurant, we don't do that. That's either what she's thinking or she's just, you know, actually insane, you know, like mentally and maybe physically. I don't know, she looks a little edgy, no offense.
You know that it's true. I love fried rice. I love noodles. I love chow mein. Read the menu. They got broccoli, even chicken wings. Make it spicy, and you like it, 'cause it's beautiful and it tastes so good. I like their egg rolls and their wonton soup.
Oh dear Lord, man, I mean, her chopstick game is certainly on point when she was, you know, doing that little stirring motion, and I mean, did you look at those egg rolls, man? Well, at least what they're passing off as egg rolls. Looks like her parents just went to the local Walmart, and just got some egg rolls in quotations, and just like kind of threw them in the microwave and heated them up for 30 seconds, and said, "Oh, I think they're ready." And then they just like, hey, here, put these on a plate and pass them off as authentic Chinese food. And the wonton soup, see, I can't even. I just can't.
So good. I like their egg rolls and their wonton soup. This makes me feel so good. Fortune cookies, tell my future. Chinese food. I love Chinese food.
Whoa, hey, kitty. Look, I wouldn't recommend that you just go, you know, to a Chinese restaurant by yourself, by the way. Can we make that noted that she did go to the Chinese restaurant by herself, and she opened a fortune cookie, and she looked and it was like, you will find a new friend. And she's like, okay, you know what, cool beans, you know, they make these in like mass quantities, and you know, some Asian dude gets paid like 25 cents an hour to sit at a computer and just type up motivational quotes and, you know, print them off for his supervisor to see, and they just put them in a cookie. But regardless, she found something. It was like, you will find a new friend. You're like, okay, you know, cool beans, I guess, you know, I'll find a new friend. But then she turns around and there's some dude in a panda suit, like a full body panda suit, and he's like, oh, look at my fortune cookie, it says I will find a new friend as well. Like, okay, I understand that, like, this is a music video, but isn't this kind of promoting, like, going with just people. Like, oh, they're in a panda costume. They can't do anything bad. Oh, yeah? Well, the Joker dressed up like a clown and he killed people. I know he's not real, but that's still a good example to use, right?
You know that it's true. I love fried rice, I love noodles, I love chow mein, mein. I love Chinese food. You know that it's true.
Okay, look, I was gonna tolerate these retards just running around and just, pretending to be happy, because they're getting paid a lot of money to do this, obviously. But this takes it way too far. Tickling each other in a field. She doesn't even know who this person is. It's just some random dude she met while he was wearing a panda costume. This is unreal. This is not safe. We need to get like one of those like safety instructor videos from like the 80s up in here. Do we have one of those on record? Let me check. Oh, we do. Okay. Here, I'll pull it up here real quick for you.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender show.
Damn, that shit good.
I love fried rice, I love noodles, I love chow mein,
I love Chinese food.
Okay, look, it's a music video. This kid has rich parents. Who cares? Right? So we could just have a little girl, walking around with a dude in a panda costume, whatever, they do that on like Disney Channel or whatever all the time, whatever. We'll let that slide. But now he takes off okay, I'm not trying to be racist here. And I'm not a racist. I love all races. But this is a little, well, he just looks, he's a grown man. That's the first problem. He's a grown man hanging out with a bunch of little girls, and I know this is a music video, funded by, two really white people, so they don't really care if they're stereotyping anybody in any way, shape, or form. But I mean, they're like playing Monopoly or something, and this guy's rapping about Chinese food while he's playing Monopoly with a bunch of 12-year-olds. Like, I don't get it. And this guy, this isn't his only thing. If you look on the channel that this was posted on, which I'm gonna have to reference real quick. Hold on. Okay, reference. There's your reference. This guy, he like works for this company or something. I don't know. He's in a bunch of their music videos. He's got a couple videos of his own, which I'm choosing not to cover because they are very okay, just don't worry about it. But seriously, a grown man in a panda suit. That's a little much, don't you think? Okay, so this guy pretty much just goes on and raps about Chinese food for like a good 30, 45 seconds. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it here and speed it up because I really don't care about what this guy has to say, or even if he has any talent at all, which he really doesn't. No offense to him. I did like his hat he had at one point though, but I'm just gonna put it here. I'm just gonna speed it up real quick. We'll just get to the part where stuff happens, and then we'll be done. Okay, we don't have to sit through this anymore. I've subjected you to too much. There, hope you enjoyed it. Oh wait, you couldn't see it because it wasn't even worth speeding up. Ha! I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So pretty much I'm just gonna show you this last bit and then we're gonna be done, okay? We'll just be done. It's done. We're done, okay? So just stop. Stop asking for more.
Stop!
Because this is all there is. And it's got 18 million views on YouTube. And 4 bajillion dislikes. Seriously, there are more dislikes than people living in India. That's not good. because, of course, right, the panda will fly away on a rainbow. That's so stupid! That is like the stupidest thing I've ever seen! And yeah, I've seen Donald Trump, okay? Yeah, I've seen some pretty stupid things. I've seen Donald Trump, and this comes close to topping it. But you know what? That's it for this video. I'm tired of having to dog on these kids. But if you've got suggestions for another video that I can do, like a video I can react to, or a video I can react to, that would be great, because I am fresh out of ideas. I'm like Chinese shoe factory without the soul. Oh! That was a child labor law joke. Ha! Not many of those nowadays, are there? Okay, I'll just shut up now. Okay, I hope you have a great night, day, breakfast, lunch, buffet, whatever it happens to be. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you next time.